see my breath today. Alright, dude.
What's going on?
Alright, well, we just got here today. The area we want to hunt. Looking pretty good. It's super early. It's still probably like 4:30. It's pretty cold. It's about 45 degrees. Me and Alex are going to slip in here and do a little hanging hunt. We e-scouted this. I've never been actually to this area. I've hunted the other side of the river there, but I haven't been on this side. So we're going to check it out today. Hopefully it should be good. We're going to spend all day back in the woods probably. So fingers crossed. We saw a bunch coming in here. Probably, how many do you think we kicked up, Alex? Like, how many do you think we passed? Like, at least probably 12 or 15.
Yeah.
Ooh. So should be good.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, dude.
Dude, you got way too many snacks.
She's just. Hey. I don't bring that many snacks.
No man's gotta eat.
Oh. Alright, guys. Well, we just got on the trail here. We're all packed up. Headed down, walking in. We got probably about a mile and a half walk out to this point here, but wind's coming out of the northeast. They're calling for northeast wind, so should be good. We're setting up kind of on the southwest side of a point, so it should be awesome. Expect deer movement to be very good. There's no one else in the parking lot, so kind of looking forward to it. Let's get back here and see what's up. Alright guys, so it's about 6:30 now. Alex and I slipped in here to the spot. It's kind of a little peninsula. And I expect deer to be bedded out on the kind of the point of this peninsula. So wind's hitting us out of the northeast, which is blowing right over here, hitting the water, so nothing will be between us and the water, hopefully. But fingers crossed, something happens. There's a lot of mountain laurel kind of shrubs, so we're kind of on these soft transition lines, but we cut a bunch of trails coming in here, so should be interesting. Hopefully we'll see some deer and maybe get a shot or two. Mac, Mac, Mac. Mac. I can't see him. I can't see him. Alright.
not even an hour into the sit, man.
Not even an hour. Were you recording for that?
Yeah.
God, I can't believe I missed him, dude.
Dude, nice, man.
Alright, well, we just got down. I mean, obviously I went down and took care of it, but I pulled the shot at 30 yards. As you can see, he was working square down here to bed out this point like I thought. And Alex then, he thinks there was more deer up there with him. I didn't see him hardly. I saw a doe when I got down, and obviously when he was there. But this deer, this buck came down at 30 yards, but I knew I pulled it as soon as I shot. I missed him high, and he went off to the right. Oh, sorry, I'm worked up. And then there was another doe behind him, and she kind of got her wind, or maybe she got her thermal or saw or something. She blew. He never really saw us. He kind of came. He came busting through here. I stopped him again, and then he was behind some trees at like what, Alex, like 40 yards, something like that. And then Alex couldn't even hardly see him at all, but I had him the whole time. And yeah, I put it right on him at 45, and you can tell I did spine him, but I got right out of the tree, shot him, made it up for it. So.
Yeah, dude, let's check him out.
Sorry, one more shot. Yeah, dude. Let's go, buddy. Alright, guys. Well, it was a quick morning in Maryland for us. Me and Alex never stepped foot on this piece of public before. Basically, we came in here this morning based off of maps. We did some e-scouting last night and saw this little peninsula was here, this little point that worked out here. And I kind of figured that the deer were going to be using this to bed just based off the wind. The wind was out of the northeast. So I dropped a couple pins and we came in here this morning and we got right to this spot, found this tree, climbed it, and what, Alex, about 7 o'clock, 7:30, all of a sudden Alex goes, "Oh man, there's deer up top." And there's a couple deer that were up top, skyline, and sure enough, here they come working on down. I don't know how many there was a couple. And basically this was the first one that came in range. He came down the trail at 30 yards. And my first shot, I missed. I just pulled the shot. It was wicked high. I don't know what happened. And he kind of knew something was up. He kind of ran back up towards the other deer. And he was kind of in there at like 40, 45 yards. And I don't think Alex had him on film, but I was able to see him. I had a clear shot from my point of view. And I was able to capitalize on him. Unfortunately, I did spine him, but I made quick work, got right out of the tree stand, and finished him off. So, but yeah, this is my first Maryland buck, and I've never even hunted this piece of public before. I just e-scouted it, found where I wanted to set up, found a tree, climbed in here this morning, and sure enough, by what, 7:40, we have a buck down. Yeah, we spent more time driving down than we actually did hunting today, and it's pretty wild when it all works out like that. So, couldn't be any happier. Now the real work starts. All right, guys, real quick, I just wanted to give you guys kind of a rundown of what happened. Basically, it's a peninsula or point that runs down through here, and I expected bedding to be on the back side of this point because the wind's coming out of the northeast like this. Me and Alex set up in that tree right there. I don't know if you can see it too much. We picked a perfect tree. He had no idea we were even in the woods at all. I mean, he was up here with his other friends, and they worked on down. They all would have came right past me here, right past us right here, probably 25 yards. He basically just walked square down this transition trail. You can see there's thick stuff, there's thick mountain laurel on this side, there's some open hardwoods in here. Of course they were going to walk this, they're not going to walk in that thick stuff to go down there. They're going to take the path of least resistance, follow this soft transition trail the whole way down to the bedding. So that's right where it was. That's their setup. As you can see, picture perfect.
Okay, done and done.
Alright. Yeah, get you a cameraman that'll take down your sets for you. That's tip number 1.
Right? Yeah, he's paying me extra good this time, so that's what you gotta demand when you're the cameraman. Alright, give me the camera.
Alrighty, dude. Let's set up. Let's go kill another one. I'm good?
Yep.
Alright guys,
we got this deer all taken care of. It's getting hot now. Stripped down. We're gonna have to pack this thing out like probably 2 miles, maybe a mile and a half back to the truck. So it's gonna be a long drag, but we got the confirmation number. Everything's all legal and she's ready to go. So now we move.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Keep it going.
Aaron actually showed us this idea. If you take a stick or a big log and run it in between the deer's legs and then tie it up and kind of just shish kebab it out of there, that's what me and Alex are doing. And it's cutting down a lot of the dragging, obviously. And it makes it a little bit easier because it's not just dead weight dragging on the ground. You know, it's up above your shoulder and you're just walking with it. So it makes it a little bit easier. That's a little tip for you guys. So,
All right, well, we made it about halfway, and there's a bunch of uphill ahead of us yet. But we're getting there, right?
oh yeah,
We are definitely getting there.
we're getting there. Well, we just got back to the truck here. Gonna load this deer up, get out of here. Probably took us, what do you think, Alex? Probably spent more time driving and pulling this thing out than we actually did hunting, but it was all worth it. It was an awesome day, and yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel.